Get busy in here, get busy in here. Yeah, my squad run deep. Yeah, we really in here. I swear whatever you want, you can get it in here. Comedy or the drama, it's a mixture in here. But you love it in here. Yeah, you love it in here. Got reviews up in here. We got stories in here. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit the bell. Oh yeah, 3 clicks like the shoes on Dorothy in here.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy BusyBlu, and I am back. Y'all, I done tried to record this thing like 4 times. So if my energy is down, if I'm not giving y'all what y'all need or what y'all looking for, I'm sorry. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and then go away. But I am here to recap and review The Circle. Y'all know I love The Circle. The Circle on Netflix. We're on season 2. For those who may not know, one, where you been leaving? Donald Trump is no longer president. Welcome. People got their second stimmy. The Circle is a show on Netflix in which people move into this government assisted housing complex, and then they play on a computer. It's almost like a virtual reality, game in which individuals have to rank and rate individuals in the circle. And slowly they start to leave until there's only a couple of people left and only one winner. The object is the game is to catfish the best, or at least lie the best, or write the best. I don't know. All I know is that I like it. I should do a video about all of my tips that I think I could give to the production of the producers of the show, but I feel like I need to make sure that I have those written down and copywritten somewhere first. But y'all, I'm really excited. It comes on Netflix, new episodes every Wednesday. I'm only going to be doing episode 1 and 2 right now, and then I'll try to do a live for episode 3 and 4. And then you can catch me on Sarah's channel, Nerdtainment, and then me and her will be talking about episode 4 and 5. So let's get into it, shall we? Again, y'all, I done reviewed this and said this about 4 times. So again, please excuse the fact that I'm not going to be as excited. Please excuse that. All right, so let's get into the show. One, I love Michelle, and I don't understand why we don't see more of her. And we should at least show her in the beginning of the episode. You don't have to show her throughout, but give her to us. In the beginning, give her to us at the end. Give us a little bit of what will be happening here. Give her something else to do. I don't want her to just be a voiceover the whole time. So we're going into the government assisted housing complex. The first person who comes in is Savannah. Savannah, she's fun, she's flirty, she's very smart, she's nerdy. I love her charisma. I don't know how old she is. I really didn't care. I wasn't enthused when she first got in the house. I started to like her a little bit later. After that, you got Jack. Now, Jack comes in a little nerdy, and he has decided that he is not going to play himself. He's going to play his college friend, Emily. Now, Emily is a sorority girl. She's sweet, she's kind, she's funny, she's genuine. But he's going to be playing a cutthroat game. So he said what he did was he practiced a lot. He looked at a lot of chick flicks and knows how to talk just like a sorority girl. So we'll see how long it's going to last. He said he didn't want to be himself because people would automatically assume, oh, my God, he's smart. How self-absorbed do you have to be for you to be like, oh, I definitely can't play myself because I know they're going to be like, oh, my God, this guy's he's so smart, he's a threat. So now he's being Emily. Next, you got Bryant. Bryant is a grade A hippie. He teaches breath work, which basically he teaches the girls how to inhale, exhale, count, in through the nose, out through the mouth. He's a very genuine guy, very sweet, very loving, very kind, very caring. That don't really work in reality television, but okay. After that, you got Delisa. Delisa comes in, and I really liked her, but she almost tripped over the carpet. I was like, okay, she's gonna give me something. She's gonna give me something. But instead, she's not gonna be herself, which I don't understand why. She has decided that she's going to play as her husband, who is really fine, Trevor. That's pretty much it about her. She wasn't that interesting. I do like her. I loved her accent. I loved her personality. I really wish she would have played herself. They start to get to know each other, the four people online. Basically, you talk through Alexa and you say, "Hey, girl, um, take me to the chat," or type. That's they say, "Hey, circle," which I'm sure is just a producer in the corner. Or are they talking to text? Hmm. Y'all put in the comments. What y'all think it's somebody in the corner like this? Or do y'all think they're talking to text? Anyway, they get to know each other, and then after that, you got Tara Alicia. She comes in. She's a full-time substitute teacher. I didn't know substitute teaching was like a full-time job. I don't know what I thought substitute teaching was though. I feel like you ain't got no job and like you're per diem. Um, per diem. You are not. What's it called? It's not. Not called per diem. It's called. Is it per diem? No, it's not per diem. When we as needed. Okay, now I feel like I gotta look this up, y'all. And this is ghetto because this is not alive, but I'm about to do this and I'm not editing it out. And y'all gonna wait. Is it called per diem? Y'all probably yelling at me. Per diem is daily. No, it's not per diem. There, but no. What is it called? As needed employee. Um, PRN. Oh, I guess you can call them per diem PRN. Okay, so they're PRN. So basically as needed. That's what I thought they were. You're sleeping, you ain't got no job, you need to go to Subway, but then they call you like, look, come and teach today. But she says she's a full-time teacher. Um, I'm Tara Alicia's an interesting one. When she first comes into the house, I'm like, okay, I'm getting a little swag from her. She's giving me fun, but not the house, the apartment complex. Just something changes. I don't know. Next, you got Lee. He is an old man. He's a writer. He has been catfishing as a woman to sell books for a long time. I think he's J.K. Rowling, but he is coming in as his friend River. Is no one else concerned that this man, who is almost 70 years old, has a really close friend that is 21 years old? He knew so much about him. He's vegan. He's this. He's so sweet. He's okay. How does he know him? Did he say he was a teacher? I don't remember Lee ever saying he was. How does Lee know River? And is nobody else concerned? He could have been his son. Okay, River. After that, you got Chloe. Chloe is a lot. She's just so superficial when she first comes in. I didn't know the girl from Too Hot to Handle, and I didn't care about her winning no money. She's from the UK. She's really sweet. I guess they couldn't find enough Americans to play this version because don't they have a UK version? But I guess they couldn't find enough Americans, so they got her in as well. She's a lot right now. Episode 1, she was giving me a headache. After that, the last person you got is Courtney. Now, Courtney is just a great value busy. I said it. They didn't cast me, and I applied. And I don't know what I didn't do or who I didn't sleep with, right? But they didn't cast me. But who they did get is Courtney. Courtney is fun. He's quirky. He, from what I hear, he hosts his own YouTube show or channel. I'm not sure, but he's interesting. I love the fact that there's a lot of LGBT Q members during this season. We got Courtney, we got Lee playing as River, and then I think Brian said he was a member. I'm not sure. I don't want to miscategorize people, but I thought Brian said he was also a part of the Rainbow Coalition. But yeah, Courtney is fun and gay and extra. Sometimes I don't know when he was like, "Come on, lights, come on, camera, come on, action, come on." It gave me someone else's personality, but not his. But we'll go with it for now. He hasn't really changed it up too much throughout all the episodes, so maybe it just comes off inauthentic and it's truly who he is. Anyway, They all get to know each other, and then throughout the time, Emily, who is Jack, decides that he wants to get together a girls group chat because he wants to try to get all the girls together and really be a girly girl. They start the group chat, and he is basically telling them, "Look, I need help cooking, and basically we want to do the girls' alliance. Let's get the girls stick together, okay? Who run the world? Girls, girl power, like Spice Girls." And they decide that okay, that would be cute. As they're in the midst of talking, Savannah says that she feels like somebody was being a little sus. So the girls are like, "Well, who you think is being authentic?" And she says she feels like it's Trevor. She just feels like he kept saying, he's a fun guy, he's a fun guy, he's a fun guy. Which came off a little weird to her. But they kind of reassured her, like, "Oh my God, I thought he was really cool." I think it was just Chloe saying, "I like him, so you shut up." After that, they get the alert. Let me take myself out. That's the alert. That was the alert. It's time for them to rate each other. So this season is very different with the characters, with the cast. They are really trying to play the game, and I don't know if they're coming in a little too strong or what. And y'all tell me, y'all put it in the comments. We just got here. Y'all already trying to be cutthroat. Like, let's just try to get to know each other, see who the people is, learn a little bit about each other. That way, that'll help you down the road. But this season, they coming in saying that they about to just start cutting people, immediately. Brian was very well liked, and a lot of the members was like, "Well, we gonna rate him 8 because I don't want him to win." A lot of people are gonna rate him number 1, which tacky, but okay. So they rate all the characters to see who's going to be the influencers of the circle. It's normally 2 influencers. Those individuals kind of run the 2 days, 1 day. I don't know. It's not a week. And decide who is going home or blocked or removed from the circle. So they start to rank them. Who y'all like? In 8th place, we got Brian. Okay, the breath work didn't work. After that, you got Emily. Then you got Chloe, which she was really shocked because she was like, "I am the influencer. Why am I not at the top?" In 4th place, you got a tie between Courtney and River. After that, you got Trevor in 3rd, and then you have Savannah in 2nd and Terralisha in 1st. So they are the first 2 influencers. I guess I was okay with it. No, I ain't really had no problem with it. After that, there was another alert. Let me take myself off the screen. Boom, another alert. The alert said that they now have to decide 2 people that they're going to save. So each influencer, Terralisha and Savannah, got a chance to choose 1 person to save, which it's only 8 of us. Like, they going too strong. It was just too strong, too fast. But that was the end of episode 1. It kind of got me a little excited only because of how quickly everything was moving, but then also I don't think I got a chance to really get to know them. So I think it moved too fast. But with a show like this, it's really good to keep that cliffhanger to keep going. So I was trying to see, who are you gonna save? Who are you gonna save? So after that, oh wait, I missed something. Hold on, y'all. After they rank each other, Trevor decides to have a private conversation with Savannah. Savannah was a little nervous because she was like, "Oh my God, did somebody tell him that I don't think he's real?" I was just trying to figure out why he kept saying he was a nice guy. Don't say it so much. But they bonded over parenting and coming from a single parent household. And Delisha kind of plays up Trevor, like, "Yo, you my little sis, you my little sis." Kind of endearing for Savannah, and she starts to like him now more. This makes sense when we get to episode 2, y'all. So now we at episode 2. It starts off where we left off with them having to decide who they're going to save. Terralisha decides she's going to save Emily. Okay. The boy acting like the girl, she saves her. And then Savannah, as they're trying, thinking through what they're gonna do, they just had this girl power meeting where they said they got each other's back, and she just made a really close connection with Trevor. Um, After all of that, Savannah decides that she's going to save Trevor. Now, Chloe could have threw because Chloe has a crush. She's been crushing very hard and heavy on Trevor. I feel like she could have ran through the walls and got to Savannah if she wanted to. So she really wasn't happy about it. I don't know if she wasn't happy about it because she was like, is she trying to steal my man? Or if she's not happy about it because she wasn't saved. That's the problem with people like Chloe. Now I'm not even sure what you meant at. Are you jealous or are you frustrated about the alliance? What y'all think it was? Put it in the comments. After that, we got Chloe. She's trying to find out Savannah's, but she just in the day, she's stressed out. She wakes up and she's like, look, is she trying to take my man? And let me figure out what's going on. So what she decides to do is create a chat with Emily. So Jack, he picks up the chat and he's like, well, what is going on? And basically Chloe was like, look, I'm feeling some type of way about what Chloe did. I mean, about what Savannah did yesterday. You think we should talk to her? I think we should talk to her. Let me invite her here. Okay. So after that, she invites Savannah. Savannah's like, who's inviting me to a group chat? She gets to the group chat and she was like, oh, they're trying to jump me. Okay. In the group chat, it was only Emily, Chloe, and her. So my whole thing is this. I don't know Chloe's motives, but I was watching this show with my partner and I was saying how, it is always easier to, have a kumbaya circle and get things out of off of your chest with girls when it's more than just you talking to them. Sometimes you need a third person being like, oh, come on, guys, get up. Jack don't know how to do that. Sorry, Emily didn't know how to do that. And it was very frustrating to me. One, two, Chloe, you real B-made because you really could have just came to Savannah straight up. But I understand you don't want to cause no issues. And Savannah seemed like she don't know how to compose herself. She doesn't know how to contain her energy. When she's ready to go, she go. So they started talking to Chloe was like, look, are you trying to take my man or not? What's going on here? And Savannah, not making anything better, she was like, oh no, I really wanted to save you, but y'all remember when I told y'all that Trevor was sus? Well, I had a conversation with him and we got to know each other on several different levels. Are you trying to make her morals say? So Chloe was like, look, if she's trying to take my man, she's trying to take my man. But they decided, look, we're still gonna have each other's back. Let's not worry about it. Let's just water under the bridge. And then Emily's like, oh, great girls. After that, we get a conversation between Brian and Terralisha. So Brian was like, look, I got to figure out what's going on. So he gets to Terralisha in the morning. I don't like the fact that people can't be nice, or I've heard so many of these characters so far say, oh, playing this card, playing this card, playing this card. So he tells her, we have so many things in common. He loves teachers and he's also a yogi or in a vegan, something like that. So we have a lot of things in common. Here go Terralisha. Okay. I like how he's playing that we got so many things in common card. Bitch, what Uno is that? Because I ain't never heard of the we got so many things in common card. So they start talking and he really opens up about his life and struggles and what he does and just trying to make a good connection. And it kind of makes Terralisha feel like she may want him to stay around a little bit. He opened up about his anxiety, bulimia, and just other issues. I thought it was a little too early for, we only been there one day. But she felt connected to him and we'll see what happens with it. After that, we get another alert. Let me see if I can do this right, y'all. We get an alert. Basically, the alert was now it's time for a poetry slam. Okay, so all of the players who are not saved or an influencer, which means Courtney, Chloe, River, and Bryant, they all have to pick one of the saved players and then write a poem about or for them. So who goes first is Courtney. I mean, it was what it was. When he got his grades back, he got three A's and one B. So I mean, I guess they thought it was cute. That's a 3.5 GPA. Next we had Chloe. I loved Chloe's. It was really pretty much she was rapping. She rapped to Terralisha. Terralisha really wanna eat you. I thought it was really, really good. She also got three A's in the B. Now, what we started to realize is that Savannah, you got some issues that you need to work out, and it is not with us. She was rating very harshly. She needed to get it together. After that, you had River. Now, Lee is actually a writer, so one would assume that he'll do really well in this competition. Child, he said word for out thou and all types of stuff. They say it's a no for them. He got two B's, an A, and a C. And then after that was Bryant, who, I mean, he did what he could. He maybe should have breathed a little bit more, and then I don't know. So the people who won were Chloe and Courtney. They got a prize at their door. Who cares? If it's not getting me a save box, I don't want it. After that, you get a conversation between Brian and River. Why? I'm not sure. I guess Brian said he just wants to make more meaningful connections with other individuals in the house. So he's not talking to people who on the chopping block with him. Okay. And they kind of do get to know each other. They love each other's authenticity. And it seems like, in true Lee form, here's another young man he's gonna become a best friend with. After that, you got River and Terralisha, and they talk about being little brothers and advice and stuff like that. Then you got Chloe and Trevor. Now, what I did notice my first time watching was Trevor was flirting with Chloe. They talked about going on a date and where they would go, and then Delisha, who's playing Trevor, was like, "I feel so good making a woman feel good about herself playing as a man." I think we're creating monsters here, and I don't like it. I don't. Maybe that's how catfish feels. People who do catfish, maybe that's how they feel. Very strong sense of strength, making you feel good about yourself. Even though I'm a 90-year-old man. After that, we get another alert. Basically, the influencers have to go to the influencer circle where they have to decide who leaves. This is when I start to decide who I like and who I don't like. And y'all put in the comments. Tell me whose side y'all on through all of this stuff that's about to happen. So basically, what's happening is that they're excited. The first communication start off great. Oh my God, I'm so happy I'm doing this with you. Oh, you too. Oh my God, we're so great. Oh, nobody better than you. Boom, let's get into it. Courtney. Savannah wanted to keep Courtney. Terralisha was like, I don't like him. Okay. So they were going back and forth about Courtney and what they were going to do. And Terralisha was really playing hardball, and so was Savannah. It just was real nasty for no reason. So then they brought up another name, which was Chloe. Well, look, if we could just decide that we're gonna say these people, then and then put River in there too, because they definitely aren't gonna have eliminate us or rank us low. Terralisha started to feel some type of way about Savannah having all of these, relationships or at least knowledge. And she's like, well, look, I don't know how I feel about all of this. You look like you know too many people. So they saved River and they saved Chloe. I mean, they saved River and they saved Courtney. So last was Chloe and Bryant. Terralisha wanted to save Chloe. And Savannah wanted to save, no, Terralisha wanted to save Brian. Chloe wanted to save, Savannah wanted to save Chloe. Right? I think that's how it was. Yeah, I don't have notes on this. I'm trying to go off on how I felt, how I feel, and then what I know from the next episode. So Savannah wanted to save Chloe. Terralisha wanted to save Brian. They made this girls pact. They said, look, let's stick to the girls pact. Well, let's see what we can do. Now, Savannah already didn't pick a girl when she saved someone. She picked Trevor. Technically, she did pick a girl. So this could be her chance. And I'll say, look, let's just save Courtney. Let's bring her in. But Terralisha was feeling like, look, I done had that conversation with Brian. He done opened up to me. I think we should save him. All in all, they're going back and forth, and it's time for them to decide. When it comes to blocking someone from the circle, they decide that they're going to block the breather, Bryant. I want to say it was a shock because I definitely thought they were going to get rid of Chloe, but it was. So he was shocked immediately. He had to leave the circle, but he gets to choose one person to see in person. So he gets to go to one of the apartments and go visit someone in person. Y'all, when he was blocked, it was just, it's so weird to me. Brian goes to see River / Lee. They crying, talking, hugging. It's all love. It's all great. This and that. Lee acting like this is his man. Like they've known each other for years. They must have done some exercises because he felt extremely close to him, and it really had only been like a day and a half, and he felt so close to him. Lee was crying up and down. Talk about Rivers. He was crying up and down that apartment. And he was like, look, just be yourself, and that was it, y'all. See you later, Brian. Go back to breathing. Y'all, I'm sorry that my energy was so down. It was just like, look, I had already done this, but no, they wouldn't let me be great. My computer wouldn't let me be great, and this microphone wouldn't let me be great. Shout out to the gold mic. I asked for it, and here it is. I'm going to be doing a live maybe later today, for episode 3 and 4. You know, come on in. Let me know if you want to join. What y'all thought about this episode? Okay, because now the beef's about to start. Okay, whose side you want? You want Savannah's side, or are you on Terralisha's side with how they handled this? Do y'all think that they playing the game a little too strong? They just coming a little too strong. Y'all think they coming a little too strong? What else? Yeah, who else think is weird that what's going on with Lee? Why he in the house? Can somebody go check around by his drawers and stuff and see if he got pictures? I think that's it. Sorry to see you leave, Brian, but somebody has to go. You ain't want to live in that government assisted housing anyway. If you want to know more about me and everything that I've going on, you can find me on Instagram and on Twitter, BusyBlu, no space, no E. You can also find me on Facebook, the BusyBlu, where you get nothing at all. You can also find me on Twitch, BusyBlu. Go subscribe, or do whatever y'all have to do over there on Twitch. I'm about to go get busy, and you guys stay busy. Till next time.